Hi, I'm Jeffrey Grover, and it's Sunday evening, October 19th, 2025, here in New York City. Why am I reaching out on this night to you, doing a video about, in this case, yes, grief? What are my qualifications? We all have qualifications. We've all suffered or lived through grief and are either burdened by it or emboldened by it or motivated by it and then brought down by it and then lifted by it. It's constant. It ebbs and flows. I lift this up because about 6 or 7 years ago I started doing short vignettes, which became sort of popular, about speaking about grief and loss, because I had lost my son Jeremy. We lost our son Jeremy, my son Jeremy Grover, who passed away very suddenly on August 21st of 2017. Tomorrow is an anniversary, which made me think of it, of my own challenge, not my death, but what was a way to continue living. Open heart surgery, which happened on October 20th, 2015. My son, who was working his tail off every night for 11 nights, came to that hospital from 6 or 7 o'clock until 11 o'clock and was there for me. And he said, "Dad, if you ever have to go through this again or anything, I'll be there." And even though he passed away a couple years after that, Jeremy, you have not broken your promise. And for those who have loved and lost, and that's a common phrase, right? Those to have loved and lost, it's better to have loved and lost than not at all. Your loved one continues to be with you. I'm just not in a position to tell you how or prescribe how, or particularly tell you how in my journey I've been able to, quote, move on. I don't think move on is an appropriate term. I think similar to what an actor colleague said to me Friday night when I saw her after not having seen her after she had lost her dad quite suddenly. She said, "How do you do it?" And I said, the mistake a lot of people make is trying to tell you or prescribe to you how you should do it. I just know I do it because I believe. And I'm not even sure what that means to you, but believe in something that is beyond our own intellect. That's something that's residing in our bodies and that is manifested in terms of how we are, how we wake up in the morning, how we behave, and how we deal with, quote, obstacles as opportunities. I'm saying to you, 10 years after having open heart surgery, 8 years after having lost Jeremy, that those are not necessarily anything but coincident, but in fact they exemplify what the ability is to continue living. And that's the best advice I can give you. Continue living. Jeremy, I love you. I don't do these videos as often. They're not indulgent or cathartic. They're just saying, I know you're still here.